We are the Hebrew Israelites of the Indianapolis branch of the Great Millstone. We're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we'll just get right into it.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Hear this word that the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities."
He said, you only are the only family on earth that I've known.
Oh, can you read that again?
Yeah, Khan. It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, Hear this word that Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah, so the Heavenly Father is letting you know right there that, he's only dealing with the nation of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Israelites. All right, it says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, okay? Which is talking about these other heathen nations, okay? The Lord, he's only dealing with the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah, precept.
Go ahead.
Yep. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. It says, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Right, he hath not dealt so with any nation, because the Lord has chosen the nation of Israel to be the nation that represents the Heavenly Father and His Son down here upon the earth, man. Okay, the Lord's not dealing with Moab. The Lord's not dealing with the nation of Ham. All right, the Lord is not dealing with Japheth. All right, the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, man.
Precept.
Right? And he gave the nation of Israel what these laws, statutes, and commandments and judgments, man. Okay.
Yeah. Just real quick, to the point you just made, then I'll finish this out. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 4. It says, Moses commanded us a law and even inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. So just saying that he's only dealt when he called Moses to, and Moses went and brought the people, out of the land of Egypt, by the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That was the law, statutes, commandments was given only unto the children of Israel. All right. And so to finish this off, this is the book of Psalms 147, verse 20. He says, He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Right. He hath not dealt so with any nation, because if you look at all these other heathen nations, man, they don't. You see in their culture and their customs, man, they don't uphold keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. It's not innate. It's not innate in their spirit to do so, man. All these heathen, they do all types of strange rituals. Eating all types of abominable foods. Worshiping all these types of false gods, these idols.
Precept.
Yep. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, that's right. It says, For thou art an holy people. All right. When you go into a holy, it goes into what's separate. All right. It says unto himself, man. Okay, can you read that from the top again?
Yep, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. All right, so really, these other heathen nations are inferior to the nation of Israel, man.
Con.
You know, which goes to show you that look, man, the Lord is a racist power, man. The Lord's racist, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord has a favorite nation of people here upon the face of the earth, and that's the nation of Israel, man. And you chose them to be above, all right, you other heathen nations, man. You know?
Just a real quick one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 13. And this is the blessings, right? It says, and Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe, to do them.
Yep, that's right. And you know, hey, Yahweh Bashem Shai set us up, okay, to ultimately, be on top, be in rulership. But for our wickedness, you know, for us going against the ways of Yahweh Bashem Shai, okay, the Lord he will let us be taken into captivity. You know, and you see, you know, when you read throughout the scriptures, you know that's the cycle that you see. You know, our people will go off. You know, the Lord will judge us. You know, He will send us into captivity. You know,
Yep.
And then the Lord he'll either send out the Lord will send out will send out the prophets. You know, Israel they'll cry out. You know, to Yahweh Bashem Shai, deliver them, and then the cycle repeats.
Yeah.
You know.
Hence the conditions that we are into this present day, because we've transgressed the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We are in the predicament that we're in, and we won't get out of this and be placed back into our prominent position until Yahweh Shah returns. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this goes right into it. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, beginning at verse 6, and it reads, Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, because ye moved Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to wrath.
That's
Ye were
right.
delivered unto the enemies.
Yeah, that's right. That's why in the book of Micah, the 7th chapter, it says, if someone can grab that Bible shot.
Yep.
You know, because, you know, right now, we're bearing the righteous anger of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, for our wickedness. Can you read that from the top of the
Yeah, it says, Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Right, we were sold to the we were sold to the nations, man. You know, our people we were put on literal auction blocks, man. You know, in America, man, our families was getting separated and sold, man.
Yep.
You know, literally being bidded on.
Let me get it real quick.
Come
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. It says, And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right, and no man shall buy you, man. And that's talking about the spiritual Egypt here in America, man. You know, because in the ancient world, we walked into Egypt, but in the scripture, it's talking about that ye shall be brought into Egypt again with ships, man. All right, and that's literal cargo ships, man. When you go into the history about the transatlantic slave trade, that's what happened, man. You know, to our nation, man. You know, our people, they was being captured, all right, by Esau, all right. You know, and getting put on those ships and getting sent out here to the Americas, man.
Yep. And then go into that where it says that no man shall buy you. That's being redeemed. That's being brought out of the conditions in which we're in. So there's no generational wealth. There's no man that's going to rise up and galvanize the people of Israel and bring them into a land like that, to their own land, like Marcus Garvey doctrine. You know, there's no one that's going to rise up. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, just to name out some men, even those in the modern day time, podcasters, TD Jakes, these leaders that will actually be able to bring the people out. The one person that's going to be able to redeem and get us out of the conditions that we're currently in is Yahweh Shai. And that's through the power and authority of Yahweh.
God. Yeah, if I might add, you said no man shall buy you. When you go into Isaiah 47, just to prove your point, he says, I will not meet thee as a man.
Let's get it.
So that's when that's when he's in all his power and glory. And while he's getting that word buy goes to the Hebrew word chana. All right, chana.
Okay. It's the book of Isaiah 47, just going straight to the point. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
God, and that nakedness shall be uncovered. He's talking about the sins of Esau, Edom, okay, the so-called white man. Like you said,
Go ahead.
he shall not meet thee as a man.
Yep.
All right.
Verse 4. As for our Redeemer,
God,
the Lord of hosts is his name, and the Holy One of Israel.
God, and that's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right, the Redeemer. That's that word, Hebrew word chana. All right.
God.
God.
We back at your scripture.
And finishing off, this is Baruch chapter 4, verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificings unto devils, and not to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, that's right, man. So one of the main things our people will practice is what idolatry, man. The worshiping of these false gods, man. All right, which move Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai unto wrath, unto anger, man.
Yep.
And it's even written in the Ten Commandments. One of the first commandment is what? Thou shalt have no other gods before me, man.
Precept. Did you have more?
Nope.
Okay, this is the book. Oh, you had one, didn't you?
Yeah, he called for the Micah 7.
Yeah. Salakia, go ahead.
Oh, could you read that Baruch?
4 and 7 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. 6, and
6.
then bring out that mic.
Okay. This is back of Baruch chapter 4, verse 6, and it reads, Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Right, yeah, we were delivered, and Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, well, he put us in captivity, not for our destruction, but for us to learn. All right. And ultimately the ones that are learning, all right, on this side is the hopeful elect, man. That are coming back and understanding, why that they're in the condition that they're in.
Yep.
And they understand that it's not for their destruction, all right, but for them to repent and turn back to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Which is something that the 2/3 of the nation of Israel are not going to do, man.
Yep. If I may add, you said that he put us in captivity for us to learn. The one thing they truly learned that he was not a liar, according to Numbers 23 and 19. Okay, because he said in those curses, if you do these things, it's going to come upon you, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep. Yeah, it says not for your destruction, because ultimately you gotta. It goes back to, scripture. We were going to earlier that the nation of Israel is the Lord's chosen people. Ultimately the Lord he's going to have a mercy on the nation of Israel as a whole.
Yep.
But on this side, it's going to start with with the elect on this side.
Right. Yep. But plus, it's also written, He will not cast away His people. So yeah, that's how we know it wasn't for our destruction.
Yep.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh because I have sinned against him.
Right. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, for I have sinned against them, man. Okay. When you go into that word indignation, it means righteous anger. Okay. It says for I have sinned against. What is sin? All right. It says for sin is the transgression of the law, man. All right. And the nation of Israel as a whole has to pay for the sins iniquity, that we done. All right, which is why we're in captivity now. All right, in Babylon the Great. Not only just here, but throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You know.
It says, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Which the Lord he bestowed that light unto the men of the Lord on this side. Okay, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, to have hopes that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai is gonna fight for them here in these latter days.
Yeah, precept.
Because the thing is, like I said, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, like the brother just going into, the Lord has brought us forth to the light. And upon coming in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, upon coming in this truth, which is the light, guess what, man? We come to learn that we're not going to be in this position forever, man. And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, is getting ready to execute judgment on our behalf, man. See, these heathens, man, they ain't going to be able to reign over us and do whatever the hell they want while they in authority over us forever, man. So the Lord getting ready to cut all that shit out, man. And everything's about to return back to his righteous order.
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 6 verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light, and reproofs and instructions are the way of life.
That's right. Which is what these scriptures, man, are these laws, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai. Hey, that's the true way of life, man. And when we go astray of that, it opens up all types of avenues and paths, to
Precept.
Destruction, man. You can't do right at all, if it's not without following the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai.
One more. It's the book of Psalms 119 verse 105. It says, the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Yep. Which is ultimately gonna direct us in the right way on how we should conduct ourselves, man. Especially in a kingdom that's full of darkness, man. Just wickedness everywhere. This man Esau, Edom in rulership, him devising iniquity upon his bed, man. Looking for all types of ways to try to get you to go off, man. The scriptures covers every, just like our elders in the camp say, the scriptures covers, every aspect of life, man. And it's important that you follow it, man, because, hey, it'll lead you unto life, man. Ultimately, it won't take you down a path that's gonna, lead you towards destruction. Nah, man. Hey, we talking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai. This is the only and true living power, perfect power.
God. God. All right, this is the tie-in with both Akim, Yeramia, and Amawan said. Yeramia said we went astray, and Amawan said we will not be in this forever. This is beginning. This is the book of Baruch, still in chapter 4, beginning verse 26, and it reads, "My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies." Verse 27, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." Okay.
Yep. You read that again?
Okay. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Yeah, that's right, man. And ultimately, the Lord, he's gonna remember his elect. All right, on this side, man. Because the Lord, the Lord is comforting his men through the scriptures. All right, through the words that are contained in these scriptures, man.
All right. Verse 28, "For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, so being returned, seek him 10 times more."
Right. Yep. Seek him 10 times more, man. All right, because ultimately we gotta get held accountable, for our wickedness. And, you know, ultimately, man, we got to get held accountable, man. You know. So, read that again.
It says, verse 28, Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Right, it was our mind to go astray, man. You know, the Lord ain't caused us, to go off, man. Nah, we went off, man. You know, we gotta answer, for the things that we have done, man.
Yep.
You know, which is why we're, under the curses, man.
Yep.
You know.
You know, which the Lord, he had that set up from the beginning, pretty much. The scriptures tell us that the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly. He has to subject the same by reason of hope, roughly paraphrasing. So we in the position we in because at the end of the day, all right, we understand that ultimately, these sinful, wicked bodies being programmed to go off. All right, it has us to acknowledge that the only way out of this is through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Verse 29. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, hey, just to land back on what the brother Amos said, we gotta fully be dependent on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and understand that this is all the will of the Lord. You know, because just land back. Amos quoted what the creature was subject to vanity. Going back, unto Adam. All right, when the Lord formed Adam, it was the Lord, put something within Adam which would enable him, to go off at some point. All right, and that that already happened, but Yahweh Bashem Shai, hey, he's gonna have mercy on the nation of Israel, man.
Well, the Corinthians talk about the first Adam, of course, going off, but then Yahweh Shai, being the one to redeem and bring our people back, from the spirit, like spiritually, right? So,
it's called him the first man Adam, and the last man Adam being a life-giving spirit.
Yep. Let's go ahead.
Okay. It says, verse 30, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Verse 31, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at thy fall. Verse 32, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Verse 33, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
So many nations have had a hand in Israel's fall, but the ultimate one, you're looking at here in the Americas, which we have brought out as far as being brought into bondage, here. And many people have had joy. They auction box the time that we've been in at this decimated state. All the other nations have been in their in their heaven. So this is their heaven and this is our hell, right? So when those tides change, it'll be miserable unto this nation, and it's going to be pleasurable unto the elect. Starting with the elect through the hand of Yahweh Shai. So all those that have received us and had held forward the afflictions upon our people, it's going to come back upon your own head.
Kind of like First Maccabees 2:10 says, what nation have not taken part of her spoils? Everybody had their hand on us. All right, verse 33, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Go ahead.
All right, so for she that rejoiced at our ruin. Who was that mainly? Esau, Edom. Psalms 137, he was saying, raise it to the foundations thereof. Rejoicing at our downfall. But Edom is going to be grieved.
Yep, they required us a song when they had us in captivity. Has us, sing us a song, of the Holy Land. Wanting us to be in mirth. But how can we sing a song when we're not in our own land?
Con. That's the last one. It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. And we know who that proud man is.
God.
Esau, Edom. You know, they're going to be mourning. You know, and they like that song goes, that they not like us. You know, they're going to be crying early and not even be touched. Just the fact, you know, the mental fact, the anguish they're going to go through just knowing we're going to be ruling over them.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough. They'll commit suicide. You know, but shoot, we're going to have that power, bring them right back. All right? That's it. All right. So with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and my fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
We got next. Shalom.
Shalom.